Hey everyone, today I wanted to quickly share some information I've gathered from the Dune Discord and Reddit about base raiding in Dune. I've collected messages and comments from official Funcom developers to clarify what's allowed and what's not, so let's get into it. First, is base raiding possible? There's been some confusion among Funcom developers. Some say base raiding isn't a feature while others suggest that it is. This confusion often comes from community managers saying things like base raiding isn't a core feature of the game. But if you keep reading, you'll find developers saying base raiding is possible during specific events. So instead of beating around the bush like a lot of developers have seemed to be doing in the Discord, the short answer is yes, there is base raiding. No matter how little or small that it is, there is base raiding in the game. But there is more to it. The 10-minute window. It appears that you can raid within a 10-minute window before a server wipe. That is when the big storm comes into the deep desert and resets the entire map for that week. The community manager seems to downplay this feature, or whatever it's supposed to be. However, I believe it's up to us to decide if it's important or not, and if it's worth our time to be doing it. If you keep observing, you also discover that you can raid without waiting for the server to wipe and risk losing all your items from the Calafia storm, or however you pronounce it. And this is possible by waiting for a specific in-game events to take place, such as the little storms in the deep desert that you get in Hagar Basin. In the deep desert area, there are baby storms that don't deactivate our shields in the Hagar Basin zone. However, in the deep desert, these storms seem to temporarily disable our shields for a shorter period of time. So let's say half of the confirmed 10-minute window before a server wipe, so around 5 minutes. A 5-minute raid window occurs when a small storm passes over your base in the deep desert PvP zone, not the PvE, which comprises about 90% of the deep desert. I assume this feature was implemented either to encourage players who enjoy this type of system to purchase the game, though it's minimal, or to fit the law where static electricity in these massive storms disrupt power systems, causing the base shields to go down. So, base raiding is in the game and possible. It's just a matter of waiting for a storm that's miles long to come and hit someone's base that you're targeting. Then you can either breach the doors or the walls with explosives. Maybe you can use Trooper's Grenade as a breach and charge. Additionally, developers have stated that if you forget to power your shield or the generator in the deep desert zone, or anyone at any given time can raid your base because you haven't got a shield protecting your walls. So always keep in mind you can always be raided without the storm interference. So don't forget to bring power cells to the deep desert. That's all for today. Consider subscribing and sharing this video, it will help a lot. I'll see you on June the 5th, not more than 10 minutes after the game's release because I'll be playing. I'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Also consider joining my Discord to get my custom made map of the Hagar Basin area and stream alerts, or even join my guild if you are interested. See you on Arrakis, people.